what's happening, my YouTube friends? What's shaking? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I am your host, Steve, today, and today we're going to be doing a review on another Squier guitar. This is cool. And hello to everybody at the Steve U. What's up? What's shaking? The Steve U. If you're first time here, do subscribe. Hit the thumb and the like button and the bell. Bell would be cool because then you'll know what's happening. Because, you know, if you don't know what's happening, it's not going to be cool. Your friends will be talking about it. You'll be upset because you didn't know, you didn't watch. Hit the bell. Do a body good. So, Squier. And thanks to Long and McQuaid for having me come grab something off the shelf to review. This is great. I did a contemporary Jazzmaster last week, so today we're doing the all classic 1970s Starcaster. It reminds me of the EVH body. It does. It's got the little, yeah, it does, and it's got some body to it. It's nice. It's you can't really tell what the color. I mean, maybe in the Steve view, but it's got a metallic sparkle to it. It's flake, very small flake, but it is really cool. It reminds me of a 1960s kitchen. And all of a sudden I get memories of my mom wearing a muumuu. That's bad. Anyway. You guys own a muumuu? I hope not. Was it Momo Bebek or Momo Bebek? Whatever the hell is the name of that show. Anyway, go to the guitar. Totally, boo. So, okay. Squier has done a great job over the years. You know, we all know this in the 70s. The 70s, this thing was really contemporary in the 70s for a lot of musicians for different versatility. And now they've come and they've added this active, you know, Starcaster with their version of the EMG pickups, which is fantastic. So offset body shape of the 70s, the color of the green, totally. And the contemporary active features that they've been coming up with is fantastic. And it's great. So you got to be competitive in this market with Seymour Duncan actives and EMGs and also Fender. So this is great. They're staying on top of the, you know, the totem pole as far as competition and what's happening. And I think the Squier brand, honestly, is doing a lot better than the Fender brand, because the Fender's doing some great guitars, but I mean, the price ranges are seriously $1,200, $2,000, $3,000. Yeah, I know that. Quality. But the Squier have come down to make it more affordable, more competitive with the guitars that are coming out, like the Harley Bentons and everything else. And I keep getting crucified with this, but I like Harley Bentons because they're affordability, right? So I'll buy one. So with this one, you're getting a great deal, and it sounds great, and it feels great for, you know, $5.25. $5.50, you know, Canadian, out the door. So, fantastic deal on the guitar. It sounds great, but we'll do some more playing on it. Let me give you a little bit of what's happening here. It's player-friendly, features a slim, comfortable C-shaped neck, 12-inch radius, the 22 thin but high frets, which is really cool. So they're a little bit more pointy up, you know. You don't have to press down as much, which is good. I like the feel of it. Features also the black hardware and the paint on the headstock. Now this one, not so much. It's got a little bit in the paint in the headstock. But like the Jazzmaster, the whole headstock was the same color as the body, which is cool. Here you've got the maple neck, laminated maple, finishes the matte urethane, Starcaster shape, blah, 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 blah. Satin finish and C-shaped neck. Of course, 25.5, 648 millimeter for those that are techie. And fingerboard's a maple. Radius, we covered that. 22 narrow, synthetic bone. Synthetic bone, you couldn't get a bone, seriously. Anyway, synthetic bone. The pickups are the SQR version of the EMGs, of what they come up with their own style. Volume, tone, three-way toggle switch. And then the bridge is the adjust-o-matic with the anchored tailpiece. So, like Les Paul, right? Exactly. I like it because it's, I mean, they could have gone through the body, but, and this is going to be semi-hollow. It's not heavy at all. It looks kind of bulky, but it's not. And it sounds great. So what am I running through? The same old I'm always running through. For those first time, I got an EVH 5150. The distortion set to 2 o'clock. My wah, a little bit of just delay on the board, and then running through my 2 notes. Yeah, torpedo. Okay. So, in the bridge position, let's give it a whirl. Not bad, right? Absolutely. I think the craftsmanship on how Squier's been doing things are really, really good. The playability of things are becoming more faucet for people who are younger, who are trying out, and it's giving more encouragement for the younger generation to try guitar. Because I mean, let's face it, the whole symmetrics of losing your guitar here, like Slash and Zach and everything else, it's sort of, as years go by, we're sort of thrown back with not having these guitar players, right? So. But yeah, otherwise, you are going to want to go down to Long & McQuaid in Abbotsford, because this is where this thing's hanging on the wall, and it's going to be awesome. You're going to want to get it with the case. Because, or gig bag. This was the argument I had actually with a couple guys at Long & McQuaid. We were discussing about at what price range should guitars come with cases. I think at least the $1,000 mark and up a case, 1,000 down, a gig bag or something. Because, I mean, just taking home a guitar with nothing, you're going to pay extra money. For these large companies, for them to make these cases, they're not expensive. They're pennies, really. You know, 60, 40 bucks, whatever it is, to get a case made. Make them in bulk, you get more. But there are smaller companies in Canada who make cases. So yeah, get them off there and stuff like Yorkville. But I think something like this should come at least with a gig bag, not just off the shelf and you take. Right, exactly. Right, agreed to Steve View? Totally, awesome. You guys want to hear with some drums? Let's put some drums on this bad boy. So there you have it, right? It sounds great. The playability is fantastic, but don't take my word for it. Go out and try one. You know, go to your local Long and McQuaid, or if you're in the States, you got Guitar Center and Sam Ash, and pick one of these suckers up and try it out. You will be pleasantly surprised. I mean, I really don't have anything wrong about it. I mean, the color's cool. The black binding really sets it back to that kind of era. And it's got a little bit of meat to it, right? So you can rock out and have a great time playing this guitar and not feel either exhausted, you know, by hand or whatever else. But yeah, it's great. I do dig it. And I think you would too. So go down to your local music store, check one out, and try one for yourself. I highly recommend it. I have been Steve. You guys have been awesome. Check back often for every review. Thursdays, I tend to have something that comes up on my channel. And yeah, stay in touch. All right, peace. I've been Steve. You've been great. All right.